Hello there, YouTubers. Guess where we're at? The tree. Oh, let me see what we got here. We are going to try the tree. The plan is, first of all, I'm going to try to do it the easiest way possible. I'm going to do one line first. I'm not doing two lines. I cut an interstate through here. You could probably drive an 18-wheeler through here. Not really, but it's right good size. But before I get going any further, because my mind's all jumbled, it's just a bunch of marbles rolling around. Every now and then the right marble gets in the spot. I want to thank all the people that commented, support me, and there's a couple that didn't, but that's all right. I forgive them. I accept people that gave me apologies for doing stuff. I'm happy. Today's a new day. We're starting all over again. So maybe I need to explain all over from the beginning what's going on. You know, this tree doesn't want to come down. We cut it. I knew it wasn't going to fall, and it got hung up in there. This is for newcomers. You get a lot of you out here trying to wait to see if this thing can come down. It's not as bad as I'm waiting for it to see it come down. But anyhow, this is the fourth try on this tree. The first time we tried one cable and it wasn't enough. The second time we tried two cables. First time was cut it and hope for the best. I knew it wasn't going to go down. Second time was the easiest way I always do, is just use one cable, done it a million times in the past, and it didn't work. Third time I snatch blocked it and broke the what do you call it, hook, the slip hook on it, which by the way I have got a different supplier I think I'm going to go to and find them. It's American made steel. Nothing against China made steel. I don't care if you want to buy it. It's less expensive. There's no question about it. Their steel I have found in the past is brittle. If you smack it on the ground real hard, lots of times it'll shatter. Okay, found that out from big truck tire chains going down the road, and as those tires would slap down, all the Chinese chain they were breaking. They weren't wearing out, they were just breaking. Anyhow, I got the pole saw right here. That's the pole saw, and I like I said, I'm going to take the easiest method first because I'm lazy. Okay, so I didn't put the extension on there. I really think that tree is cut almost all the way through. It's windy up here. You're going to have to put up with the wind. Oh, I also, because I forget everything, there was a man named Dan. I forget names real bad. Dan, M-E-N-G-O-N, Man-Gun. Okay, I've helped him out a couple times, and he needed some diesel parts, and I didn't know the name of. I knew where I go to get my diesel parts up in Pennsylvania. I'm gonna put this in here. It's a plug for them. Those guys, I hope you can see it. If you need any Detroit diesel parts, I will have to tell you they have it without even knowing they have it. The guys are good. They got anything you want. They're up in PA, in the Amish territory, I guess, or whatever. Just really super nice guys. That's not Dan though. This is them. That's where he was going. Dan needed some parts for his mill, and the whole purpose of this channel is to help people out. So anytime somebody calls me, and I probably have over half a dozen people that call me regular needing this here or that there, or where can I get this? And that's what happened with Dan. He needed a part for his Detroit, and I guess he couldn't get it up where he was, and I forget half the stories anyway. But on that 253 genset I was doing, when I bought it, the guy had put a starter in with just one starter bolt, and I needed two starter bolts. And Dan called me and says, "Oh my goodness, you know, look at this place up here. They got." He was just amazed. He's calling me kind of like, It was nice. It's a neat place to go visit. But he says, "Do you need anything?" I said, "Yeah, if you can find me a couple starter bolts, send them down to me." So he sent them down to me. So I want to thank him for sending me those. That's shout out or whatever you want to call it. Anyhow, we're going to walk down and get the Kubota. No, not the Kubota. Kubota's here. Can you see, now that it's here, can you kind of get an idea of the angle that we're dealing with here? Anyhow, I'm going to go down and get the Bobcat. I made one leg on this tripod bigger, so we'll go down and get the Bobcat. I put the winch on already. I've put the chain on over there already, which we're going to go over there when I start gnawing on that thing with the can't think, pole saw. I do have concerns, and it's not is it going to come down, is when it'll come down. The tree's not going to fall. I'd bet my bank on that. But as you start cutting those fibers, if that tree is being held up by those fibers, and you finally close that or get rid of the stuff that's holding that tree up, okay, it's going to come down and pinch that saw. So I kind of really expect it to pinch that saw, but I'm not going in there with a, excuse me, with a, one of my more expensive steel saws. You know, I guess I could go in there with the Milwaukee Electric. That's the least expensive saw. And I think this one's the least expensive one. So here we are at the Bobcat. Look at this. There's been a video since then. You haven't seen it. I painted my chains. I put on that tree that's up there, I got a 3/8 chain on there, grade 80, that when I was painting those, I kind of showed that. Oh, that noisy thing. Oh, by the way, I do have 2 snatch blocks, but they're a lot of work to put out, so that's why I haven't done that. Here we go. I got to raise this up a little bit. Second speed, it won't take but about a minute to get up there. We'll see. We're at 633. You'll see the interstate I made. You can hear this thing bogging down going uphill. It doesn't. It's I think it's working harder going up this hill than it was winching that tree. This is the road to the first tree. I don't know if you can see it down there. That's where we're going to up there. Uh-oh, it's been about a minute. Look at this interstate. The deer will like this, won't they? Probably grow in a bunch of undergrowth that they'll nibble at all year. Now we're starting to get on hillside here, which I'm not real fond of. I don't know if this was the position I wanted or not. Hold on. I think it'll be all right. Let me put this thing back down. I'm gonna have to go put you guys out on the tripod. I can't work 2 hands at the same time. Nah, this will be good. I'm gonna go against that stump down there, but I don't think that stump really has a whole lot of help in coming over. No, you see the stump move? Nah, that stump isn't much. Well, we'll just try it the way it is. Nah, that's kind of crazy. We'll go against this hickory. You guys know I don't like hickories. But it will not break. That hickory ain't gonna go nowhere. But I think the cable might get in the way of that other one. Now I'm pulling down. I don't like that. We're gonna set it right there. I'll turn this off because you don't need to hear that noise. I'm gonna pull the cable down. Hopefully this tree will come out. Like I said, this is pulling down though, and I probably have to be pulling over this, which, like I said, yeah, you can kind of see that. I didn't think that had much to it. All right, I'm going to put you guys on the stand here for a minute. Start putting my put my gloves on. It's bright windy here today, so sorry about that. I can put my mittens on. Glad I already got the chain on. We're going to, wish I had a camera person. We're going to get the chain freewheeling out. Did I ever tell you I didn't like hickories? Let's go for a ride. I'm gonna take you along. Can't see what you're looking at. Oh, pulling 2-3 things through here ain't easy. All right, I'm gonna set you down here. We're gonna go over here. We're doing good so far. Cable, the camera's about as stable as you can get. Yeah, it hit right on that stump. I don't have my safety pajamas on because I'm not really going to be doing any basic saw. Maybe I'll put them on. It'd probably be a good idea. Not my pajamas, my glasses. Now, for the guys that say, oh, you got to do this, you got to do this. This chain is, like I said, if you see it, I'm hooked up here. It could be hooked the other way. It would probably be better. Even though I don't think it's going to make any difference. This is hooked, so when I pull that way, it'll pull about 90 degrees. Maybe I'll pull a little bit more this way. I use grab hooks because they don't slide. There, that's good. I'd rather this be up here on the pole, which it'll be all right. I'm gonna next, so that should pull 90 degrees, or yeah, a little over 90 degrees. But once that chain starts biting it down, that's gonna be coming around, so it'll be around 90 degrees. My purpose is, now if you can look up there, I don't know how else sees it. See the limb? I can't see what's in here. There's a limb that goes that way that's broke off, that's in that Y. If I can get that to come up as it's turning, it'll bring that one out of that Y there, and it'll bring the one that's up there further out of the Y that's up there. Okay? Now there's another one going for a Y over there. I think that'll break off and be all right there, because I'm hoping this will be on that side of all that, but there's no way because it's already on that side of it. So this tree might not fall in the glide path. Hear that thing snap? It's windy out here today, so things are rolling around and I'm backing up. So I have no idea what's going to happen. We're going to come in here with a, like I said, with the hole saw and just nip at that a little bit, see what it has to do. It's nice and quiet because it's electric. And so if that thing starts snapping and popping, I don't think any of that thing's really holding it there. You know, I think before I come in with a pole saw, I'm just going to give it a pull. I think I'm going to do that first. That's easier, right? And we're all about easy. Here's where I'm going to put you. You're going to be in this corner, because if it comes down, it should come this way and down that way. Now I got to move you over some. You got to get the best view you can get for a cameraman. I don't think it's going to come back up here. If it does, we might be at the camera store again tonight. It should go this way. I'm gonna give it a tug because I really don't think those are holding it. So let's see what we got. Let's watch. direction I need to get it out of that spot up top. I'll swing you up there. At this point, I think I can plow it up the ground unless it hits a root there. So what I was talking about, see how that one part is coming out of that Y now? So when it starts pulling this way, hopefully it'll come out of there. We'll go down and look at the what do you call it? Hinge that everybody said I had the worst hinge in the world. Too big, too small, too high, too this, too that. Man, for an old fart, I'm pretty happy with that wedge, that hinge. You got about 2.5 inches here. It's pretty straight. It's at a comfortable height for me. My gosh, guys, the ones that gave me the bad on it, what's wrong with it? And then I got the 36-inch saw so I can cut it off because I like that wood. That wood at the base there always makes for a good, more good firewood. It goes in my chunks and hunks pile. So now, see, now comes the harder part, which you guys sometimes get to see and sometimes don't. We're going to put you down here. Up, no good camera spot because I got to get that cable in now to get it up over the hill. Now when I get up over the hill, now that it's off that, I'm going to move that around just a little bit more. See, it didn't really turn. It's locked up in those trees up there so good it didn't really turn, but I still want it to keep having the turn. No, I don't want it to turn because I got this tree here in the way. I think I'll just probably pull it straight, but I gotta get this cable. I gotta get this winch cable for the Bobcat off so I can get it up the top of the hill. Now that hook's on in the wrong way again. They move around, don't they? Alright, I'm not gonna wind all this up. I'm gonna wrap it, I think. Ain't working, guys. I gotta get that cable in. Didn't really want to do that. It's just sometimes what you gotta do. So you're gonna have to bear with me. Too much stuff here. Put it in neutral. Hold out some. Nah, looks good. Yeah, my. Had to wind it up by hand. Now we're going to go up the top. I'm running out of time. That's why I put the chain on, did a few things prior to this going on. Because it's faster for not having that, I'm just going to back out and I'm going to meet you guys up there, okay? Now this is, well, I still got to pull it down, pull the chain down. I'll take you along. What the heck? You've been on this ride before. Throw my gloves down there. I probably forget I had them. I usually run the Bobcat. It runs faster with 2 hands. Just getting out of here, I'm such a reckless driver. Probably run into some stuff. I'd sure like to have this tree up in 30 minutes. Takes longer with the operating the camera. Oh, Lordy. Pull the thing down. Hold your ears, guys. I can't cover it with one hand. like hills either. Rolled a tractor over once on a hill. Not a good feeling. Rolled a Jeep over on a hill. Not a good feeling. Rolled a Bobcat over a hill would really be a bad feeling. Here we go. That was good interstate. I don't think it's going to take a minute to get up there. Now I'm going to go to the place I did in the first pull, because that's the easiest. Maybe that's not a good idea. I have to go look at it. I think I'll go to the place I did the second pull because I had that massive stump, but then I got to jump over all that stuff. But then I know I'm not going to be going down the hill with it. This won't, this shouldn't yank me down the hill. But once that tree starts to go, if it does, you got to switch the direction of your pull. You got to give it cables, what you got to do. Here we are. How can I get there from here? Woo, I guess I can. It's not a good spot. Got to switch hands here, let it down a little bit. Go up against that. When I come back, I'll level it out. But you see all the brush I got to jump over. I don't know why I didn't clean that out. Hit my head. Did you hear that helmet hit? Now we got to free spool this. Don't have my mittens on now. Don't know what I did. Oh, I left them down by that tree. All right, got to go on down there. This isn't, this might work, might not. If that thing hits a big root, it won't come out. But like I said, I'm only running one cable down here because it's easier and faster. So I have a tendency that, oh man, I got caught on a bird's nest. I don't know where to put you guys. I gotta have two hands to tug on this thing. You're gonna be right here. Stay tuned. Ouch, briars. Come on, bird's nest. Guess what? Sometimes those bird's nests don't come out. Of course, I didn't have my mittens on, playing with old greasy cable. Every now and then a cable, if you're used to cables, they get intertwined amongst themselves when they're pulling heavy loads. Push this over there and go around. How you didn't fall? That's good. I think I'll go around this bush because jumping ain't my forte. I'm running out of time though. Little things like that add up. All right, I'm gonna put you on here. Whoops, you're backwards. Try to get this in there. Try to flip this around. I want to get this down in my 30-minute window, which is, I got to keep turning the tripod around. I think, nah, you guys I might hit you on the way up. I really don't want to take out the camera. This seems to be a pretty good spot. I'm gonna hook the cable. I'm gonna run up there and try to start pulling. I think I'll move this just a hair. Nah, it ain't moving. That thing is dug in to stay home. All right. I'm running up there and trying to go. I hope you see it. You know, I know as much as you hate liking disliking movies or whatever, I'm going to put another movie on. I'm going to stop this one because if I get up there and it doesn't go and it keeps pulling, you guys are going to miss the most exciting thing I've done in a long time, and I don't want you to miss it. So I'm going to turn this video off, and I'm going to turn it right back on because that thing stops at 30. I don't have any control over it. And then so there's going to be two movies. There's going to be this movie that you're watching, and then there's going to be a movie right after this. So I'm going to dump two movies tonight. So turning this off, we're at 26, 25. Whew, I'm out of breath already. Going up and down this hill ain't easy for an old guy. Anyhow, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for all the people that are stopping by. Thanks for all the people that are supporting. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up or hit the thumbs down. It don't make any difference. I'm doing this to help people, and either I help you or I don't. Whatever. Anyhow, I'm turning this one off, and then we're going to come right back on.